boys and girls. So this week our learning target says I can determine the solution to problems involving addition and subtraction of time intervals in minutes using pictorial models or tools. So basically that just means I'm going to be adding or subtracting chunks of time. So we're going to work through one problem together. It says Miss Hanson drove 15 minutes from her home to the grocery store. She spent 30 minutes shopping and then drove 15 minutes back home. How much time altogether did Miss Hanson's shopping trip take? So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to break that question apart. So the first thing it says is she drove 15 minutes to the store. Well, I know 15 minutes is a quarter or 1/4 of an hour. So 15 minutes is represented on this fraction tile. So first she drove 15 minutes to the store. Then it says she spent 30 minutes shopping at the store. Well, I know 30 minutes is equal to half of an hour. So this little fraction tile or this manipulative represents my 30 minutes she was shopping in the store. And then it says after she was finished shopping, she drove the other 15 minutes that it took her to get home. So I have these manipulatives and I could place them together to solve that, but I also am going to represent it on a number line so that we can see a couple different ways to solve this problem. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to draw my number line. And I'm going to start at 0 because, first of all, when she's leaving her house is where it started. So she left her house and she drove 15 minutes. So first I'm going to use this manipulative piece and I'm going to kind of do like a 15-minute hop. So I'm going to add 15 minutes there, which now gets me to the benchmark of 15 minutes. So as soon as she's got to the store, she has so far spent 15 minutes in this shopping trip. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to add the 30 minutes, which is the amount of time she spent shopping at the store. So this hop's going to be a little bit bigger. I'm going to add 30 minutes now because that's the amount of time she was in the store, which now gets me a total of 15 plus 30, and that equals 45. So far, from the amount of time she left the house to the amount of time she finished shopping, she spent 45 minutes. But now she has to get home. So she is going to drive the other 15 minutes it takes her to get back to her house. So when I add 45 plus 15, the amount of time it takes her to get back home, I get a total of 60 minutes. And what do I know about 60 minutes? What is that the same as? Oh, that's right, it's the same as 1 hour. So 1 hour equals 60 minutes. So that means if I use these manipulatives and I place them on top of this fraction circle, it should equal the same amount. So there's my 30 minutes for shopping, and here's 15 and 15 for her drive time. So is it the same? Yeah, it is. So that means that the amount of time it took her from the moment she left her house to the time she got back home after her shopping trip was 60 minutes or 1 whole hour.